1992. A continuing wave of UFO sightings begins in Gulf Breeze, Florida. 1993. Strange lights over Nashville are captured doing a Tennessee waltz. 1994. A wave of sightings are reported south of the border. Hundreds are released on home videotape. 1995. From Miami to Salida, Colorado, sightings continue. 1996. The controversy shifts to the skies over Ohio and the Kentucky bluegrass. March 1997. From the Canadian border to Arizona, more sightings, more images, more uproar. What are they? Why are they? Who are they? Burning questions that bring us to April 1997, the nation's capital. Leading UFO experts, conspiracy theorists, those certain there is alien intelligence, extraterrestrial life, and are just as certain that our government knows this, has proof of this, and is covering it up, gather behind closed doors in Washington, D.C. And who's coming to listen? Representatives of more than 20 congressmen and the military.
What was your overall reading from the members of Congress that you met with?
Well, over the last year and a half, both not only the meeting last night with staffers and some members of Congress, but also the individual meetings we've had, the reception has actually been interested, surprised, at times shocked. No one has been laughing.
For believers, it all goes back to the little town of Roswell, New Mexico, 50 years ago this summer. That was when, as the story has it, a UFO crashed, alien bodies were recovered, and the entire incident covered up. Believers insist the U.S. government has continued to conceal UFO and ET events ever since.
They're seeing them right now in Arizona. I have people called me the other day from New Hampshire that said they had seen one the size of an ocean liner.
Now, many in the UFO community believe this meeting is evidence that momentum is building, that there's a new openness to the possibility of ET activity, and that perhaps some in government will agree to full public disclosure, tell everything it knows, or at least give an explanation. Dr. Stephen GREER is a North Carolina physician and founder of a group called Project Starlight.
We've been having meetings with significant people in the administration and in Congress for the last 3 years.
In the last week, GREER rounded up more than 20 of his best witnesses, none with more impressive credentials than Apollo astronaut and moonwalker Edgar Mitchell, who's become the hero of the UFO movement.
I have taken the position that I would like to see government, all governments, release whatever classified information they have. People are entitled to know exactly what is the story about UFOs, extraterrestrial encounters, and so forth.
Edgar Mitchell may find a sympathetic ear from New Mexico Congressman Stephen Schiff. Schiff's press secretary says the congressman has been hitting the same stone wall while trying to obtain documents concerning Roswell.
He was getting the same runaround that constituents had, and something was not right when a U.S. congressman can't get access to what should be declassified government information. Notably, there are missing documents. A lot of documents were destroyed.
But this meeting in Washington, to which Joint Chiefs Chairman General John Shalikashvili sent his regrets, suggests there's a new generation of government ears willing to at least listen to
I had more fun with that man than I have.
A portfolio that contains 50 years of reported phenomena, a significant amount of it unexplained.
It's quite clear that over the past decades there have been signals received, okay? From where and from whom we do not know, at least I certainly do not. Perhaps the people working on the projects do. The other point I want to make is what disturbs me deeply as an astronomer, okay, is that detection of radio signals from other civilizations is nice and clean and safe. That means they're out there. That doesn't mean they're landing. They're not here in our environment. And yet, even something like that cannot or has not to this date been officially released.
This meeting is significant simply because it